Hello everyone, it's Twin Shock. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna come up in a second. Just watch this cap mess up my team really quick. I'm a substitute in this game. I'm about to be here right now. That being said, I currently stream on Twitch at TwinShock1, and I'm here on YouTube, of course, as Twin Shock. I main Human Torch. So I just wanted my full first video to represent that. Here he is. But I just wanted to talk really quick about my channel history before talking about Torch and the new Rivals update. So I started about 6 years ago recording this game on mobile called Dragon Ball Legends. It's a Dragon Ball based game on mobile where you just swipe left and right basically, and you know, you're shooting around. It's a really fun game. I put out a bunch of videos on that game, you know, when I first started posting on YouTube. About a year later after that, I started to post Rainbow Six Siege videos when I finally got a PS4 and finally figured out how to you know, post videos and light editing and things like that, just putting an intro and outro really on it basically. And from there I started to expand the games that I played and that I posted on YouTube, from the Crew 2 to the original Demon Slayer game to even the Insomniac Spider-Man game, which I originally played the Miles Morales one first. Went back and played the Spider-Man one and started posting about the Spider-Man one specifically. Even after that, I started to post a lot about Call of Duty Cold War, where I would use the double sniper perk. Like any game where I could, I would use the double sniper perk and definitely just run straight snipers. That's like what I am mostly in like all of these games, except for hero shooters like Overwatch 2 and like Marvel Rivals, where I'm more dive and less sniper. But after Cold War, that's definitely when I started getting into Overwatch 2, and I played it all the time. Oh my god, I played it day to night and night to day. Like I would barely sleep. I would play Overwatch so much, and I started to post a lot of videos on it as well. Many videos on it. It was a lot of my time, but I loved the game at the time. It was great. I used to main like Genji. That was my biggest main. Genji. I played a bunch of Hawkeye as well. Both Shimada brothers. I would main them, though I was pretty good at everybody, like including Arisa, Ramatra eventually as well. I was just good at Ana as well as support. Like I played support as well. It was good. Like I liked a lot of the characters, specifically Genji. His kit is just amazing. And then I left the game, I believe maybe a week after Venture came out, roughly. Just after Venture came out. And I started posting on Path of Titans, this dinosaur survival game that's available on console. It was a very big change from the excitement of, you know, Overwatch 2, just to go over to this game where you basically sitting for hours and, you know, not necessarily doing much, especially my playstyle in those games, which was basically to just hide on like a a corner of a map, you know, and just not do much unless I was in a group, which I eventually got into one and started doing PvP. And once I started doing that, I started posting videos on Path of Titans as well. Eventually from there, it was kind of short-lived. Like, I wish I could have done more on that. And honestly, there's a lot of good content that comes from Path of Titans. And for me as well, like even my content, that ended up being like the most popular game on my channel, Path of Titans. So I was really, I was getting pretty famous in Path of Titans. In fact, I would load into a match and say something, or a server rather, and say something in chat, and I would be recognized by, you know, at least twice a day by people who knew me specifically from my YouTube videos. It was a great feeling, you know, being, you know, known, I suppose you could say. But after that, I wanted to like do something, kind of go back to my roots a little bit, somewhat, by doing another hero shooter. I knew like the amount of people that play, you know, that played Overwatch, that just went to Rivals and just brought their whole viewer base. It was gonna be tough, you know, to, you know, build a viewership, though possible for sure. So I got in very early into Marvel Rivals with the closed beta on console, the invite closed beta. And so I would play on there, and I would have fun on like Hulk. Mainly, I mained like Hulk and a little bit of Black Panther, though I wasn't too good at him with him at the time. And eventually, the full game came out, and of course, I hopped on there and was playing that. Same characters really. I just got more into Hulk, mained him, lorded him. Started playing Spider-Man a lot, and more Black Panther. I got better with Black Panther, so I was playing quite a few dive characters. That was really my thing. Eventually, I got in videos, YouTube videos throughout this whole time. Eventually, I hit Celestial on console, or yes, Celestial on console, and I put almost 80 videos out of like gold to my, you know, journey from gold to Celestial. You know, not like well edited videos like this, but rather just gameplay, no commentary gameplay videos. Almost 80 of them. And I did hit Celestial, though those final few videos did not come out because by this time I was of course on a PS5 for Marvel Rivals. But for the end here, when I got to like the 70th video or so, after I had recorded the videos leading up to Celestial, I still couldn't release them because at this time a storm actually ran through my house. It was a big thunderstorm, and the power surge, I wasn't necessarily aware of like surge protectors, you know, at the time. I thought it was like built into the PS5. So the surge from the electricity just happened to come through and fry my PS5. Like it turned off and it never turned back on. Um, Now I could have eventually got it fixed, but at the same time, I had to move across the country, and at this point, we're about a year back from now, where I moved from, you know, the south of the U.S. to the north of the U.S. It was a big change, a big change. And for months, I just did not play anything. I would hop on the phone to, you know, go back to that game, the Dragon Ball Legends on mobile. But otherwise, I would not play anything, because I didn't have my PS5 nor the PS4 or anything. Recently, I got a gaming laptop up here, which is what I've been using to stream and play Rivals now. It's an Omen HD laptop. It's a really great laptop. And I started playing Rivals again. And genuinely, as I'm playing it, I just think to myself, like, every good game that I have, like, this could be content. This is content. So that it's a passion, and that passion kind of came back to me when I started playing it again, finally, like, after a long time. But I don't want to spam videos, you know, like I have before. Like, you know, 80 videos of, like, Gold to Celestial with no commentary, nothing really going on. For you know, some of them, or most of them. But now, with the laptop that I have here, I'm gonna be putting, you know, more time into editing and, you know, creating thumbnails and things like that, like quality content. And that's what I want to do from now on. With the help of my PC. Again, you know, one more time, I do stream currently at TwinShock1 on Twitch, and I'll put it on the screen for you here. And also, of course, the YouTube. This is my YouTube, TwinShock. And I do hope to see y'all over there on my stream. If y'all ever get a chance, if you're down to watch some gameplay, Marvel Rivals mostly at this point, but I definitely plan on bringing in more games into my streaming. That BP almost got me right there. That was kind of crazy. But I do want to definitely bring in more games into what I stream. I plan on doing games like Star Citizen and The Isle. The Star Citizen is this, like, space simulator, probably like the best space simulator out there currently. And The Isle is just, like, in my opinion, a better, more immersive version of The Isle. I'm sorry, of Path of Titans. The Isle is a lot more immersive, but the stakes are higher. For example, in Path of Titans, if you die, you only get reset a little bit. But if you die in The Isle, you're just gone. You gotta start over from the beginning. It's actually interesting, but it is such a beautiful game, and hopefully I get to show both of y'all both of the games to y'all, you know, eventually. But I'm gonna be streaming Marvel Rivals for a minute, at least for a few weeks before that. It definitely, you know, pop in every now and then, see what's going on. I definitely would like to hear from y'all. Alright, that's enough about my channel. I do want to now talk about specifically Rivals. I played Overwatch 2, and when I heard it would be third person, you know, I didn't think it would be so successful, kind of like at all. I thought it would just be a weird point of view and just fail the, you know, the game. But I grew up loving superheroes, so eventually it just clicked for me. Now after my year break, I came back about a week before the White Fox release. So I came back, White Fox eventually came out, and I just started relearning everybody. It was just a lot of characters to learn. But I got it down, and I hope y'all, you know, come see that. But this new update that rolled out in Rivals for the team ups, I feel like it's just excellent. It was a wonderful game to begin with, but this brought so much life into the game. Like, there's so much more content, just a burst of content that came out. Like, I never believed Rivals was dying, you know, these past few weeks or months, but you know, but there is definitely a lot more oomph behind it, you know, a lot more energy, a lot more push behind it now with this new team up update. And I love it because every character that people were complaining about before is viable now. Like, characters that needed team ups before just have them permanently, so you know, they're just viable from the beginning. So the you know, the one or two players or characters that I didn't play, like the Widow, really, I will play now because of this update. Widow rework, some people don't like it, some people do. I personally love it. Like I said, I play like a lot of dive. I don't often play anything but dive, specifically in hero shooters. But now, you know, I feel like I can have a lot of fun with Poke. So I've started learning Hela, I've started learning Phoenix, Namor, you know, and they're simple characters for me. That's why I play dive. I like the challenge. But that being said, you know, playing versus dive is also a challenge. So that's why I'm picking it up. That's really the extent of what I had to say for now. Again, just one more time, I would love y'all to come and support the channel and support me. Just come watch, just hop in the stream, say what's up, say hi. That's all you gotta do. You just head out, you know, or continue watching, do your thing. And just hopefully I can grow and grow with y'all. And wow, I've been talking for a minute and y'all are still here listening. It's already helping me. Y'all are already helping me. Thank you guys for getting this far. It genuinely means a lot. Without further ado, I suppose, with all of that out of the way, I'm just gonna watch this game finish out. I'm just come in with my ult here and just mess up this Punisher anyway, and then go in for some cleanup kills before the game ends. GG's. Thank y'all for watching and listening, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace.